Let me say something that might hurt. Being nice is not why people use you. It's what your niceness signals. Because there are kind people, and there are people who get walked over. Both are nice, but only one gets respected. If you've ever felt like you give more than you receive, you help but get ignored, you stay loyal but get replaced, then this isn't about kindness. It's about psychology. And once you understand this, you will never confuse being good with being weak again. From childhood, we're taught something simple. Be nice. Be polite. Be understanding. Don't create conflict. And people will treat you well. But real life doesn't work like that. Because respect is not built on kindness alone. Respect is built on boundaries. And when kindness exists without boundaries, the brain interprets it differently. It doesn't see generosity. It sees availability. And availability lowers perceived value. Not consciously, subconsciously. When you constantly say yes, when you avoid disagreement, when you tolerate small disrespect, when you over-explain yourself, you think you're being mature. But what people subconsciously read is, this person won't resist. And the human brain always tests resistance, not because people are evil, but because power dynamics are natural. If someone pushes a boundary and nothing happens, the brain learns something. There's no cost here. And where there is no cost, there is no respect. Nice people often feel exhausted, not because they give, but because they give without protection. They overextend emotionally. They prioritize others over themselves. They absorb tension to keep peace. But here's the problem. When you sacrifice yourself repeatedly, people adjust to that version of you. They stop appreciating the effort. Because effort that is always available stops feeling like effort. It starts feeling expected. And expectation kills gratitude. Kindness is a choice. Weakness is a fear. Kind people can say no. Weak people are afraid to. Kind people help when it aligns with their values. Weak people help to avoid rejection. Kind people are calm in conflict. Weak people avoid it completely. The outside behavior might look the same, but the internal reason changes everything, and people can sense that difference. Confidence is quiet, but it's visible. Here's where things change. The moment you stop explaining every decision, the moment you say no without apology, the moment you allow someone to be uncomfortable, something shifts. At first, people might resist, because you changed the pattern. But then they adjust, because now there is resistance. And resistance creates value, not aggression, not arrogance, just calm boundaries. That's when respect begins to grow. Being nice is not the problem. Being nice without limits is. You can be kind and strong, generous and firm, understanding and unshakable. But if you trade your boundaries for approval, people won't see your heart. They'll see your tolerance. And tolerance without consequence invites use. So ask yourself this: are you kind Or are you afraid to be disliked? Because that answer explains everything.